We've come a long way during this past year. Long way indeed. Hello everyone. Kind of a short-ish stream today, maybe just the events and hanging out, practicing some Veresa and grabbing some materials and stuff, so that I'm not so there's not a stream going on while people are hanging out with friends and fam. So, but I did want to hop into, there are still, how many days left are there on, so 6 days and 4 days. So I could have waited, but I really wanted to end 2025 with a Genshin stream. Kind of a classic kind of stream, as well. Hello and welcome everyone. What is up, Jobster? Monday, Soth, Halcyon. Happy New Year and New Year's Eve. Eagle Bolter, hello. Lone Wolf. Marceline, what is going on? Hello. Hey Ron, what is up? What's going on? Happy New Year, everyone. Hello. Hello. This time last year, we had not yet crossed episode 100 yet. So our New Year stream, we hadn't done Nahida's or Wanderer's quests. We hadn't met a Pep. The butter debacle hadn't happened yet. And then it was only, you know, it was like a week later, we got to episode 100. And also at that point, I hadn't had my Arlecchino yet either, because that was in episode 105. I still remember what was going on when I made all these thumbnails as well. I remember placing Arlecchino in the top right corner of that of this thumbnail, like kind of obviously, you know, but still a little bit hidden. The Lanternite that made me fucking cry. We were still doing regular truck sim streams as well back then, because we hadn't started Zenless, and so my other like go-to game during like maintenance day and stuff was American Truck Simulator, and of course had not yet gotten to Fontaine. Look at the crazy view counts of these older videos as well. 1,500, 1,300, 2,200, 31 on Fontaine episode, on the first Fontaine video. Poof. Zam. Mikawa Festival. Damn. Working Crab Simulator? I don't really think so, but American Crab Simulator. I am happy with all of these thumbnails though. I do like all of these thumbnails. I feel like I landed on a style that was very clearly me, but still was varied enough in the thumbnails that they didn't all look the same, even though I only use like the repertoire of reaction poses that I have in my folder is only like 15 or so little like thumbnail faces, and then occasionally I'll add hard eyes on them or something. I forgot about this video. Oh, I was still making regular clips back then as well. Things have gotten really rough recently. I'll touch on this like briefly, by which I mean a couple seconds. So what I always try to do, anytime I talk about my own mental health, I try to touch on it very briefly, because I don't want to drag down the stream. But in the past 6 months, things have gotten really rough upstairs. But you guys are always a continued source of a continued break, a source of calm. So Thank you. Would not be in the same place I am without all of you, without this community that we've built. This community that is still so crazy. And so I thought, what better team to pull out for this, to end 2025 off with, than the same team that I grabbed AR-60 with. Isn't that fun? Days before the new year. And grabbed AR-60. And this isn't an unbalanced team either. The main thing is that all 4 of them are supports. So I'm kind of forcing Beto, whose her role is supposed to be off-field electro and like chaining together. I'm kind of forcing her to be the main DPS on this team, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay, we have this and we have this. Let's hop into this first because this one ends first. I don't think there's anything else I needed to do right now, right? Durin is now up at 60, right? Oh, he's at 70! Durin's up at 70, as is Venti. Man, who else was I building? Yehoda. She's at 80, but she's still all the way down at 1200 attack. I think I just need to get her a better set of artifacts, gotta be honest. I just had the Silken Moon Serenade, so I just threw what I had already instead of farming for a fresh set for her. So she's on healing bonus, attack, and ER, but the substats are pretty trash that she's rocking right now. She's also at a 136 on her talents. I'm enjoying using her. I'm also really enjoying Venti as a driver. Durin is very easy to play as well. It's just skill, normal attack, and burst. Also, because he's at 70, we now have the opportunity to do his witch's homework as well. And Varessa also is still only at 40. She's grabbing Yenfei's Widsith and Kaching's Gladiator set plus Kale's Circlet. Because Kale and Kaching's set involves grabbing Kale's Circlet. Where's Kaching? Involves grabbing Kale's Circlet. So there's an Obsidian Codex for Varessa right here that still isn't very good, but not all that great. I'm gonna have to strongbox that because I have a lot of Obsidian Codex. I mean, not a lot of them, but 104 Obsidian Codexes, and having that poor of options for them, or Long Night's Oath. Maybe I just dumpster some codexes into Long Night's Oath. But okay. Quest takes a bit of time till you can do the mini games, including Snow Trace, but not too long. Okay. Excuse me. Perseverance, courage, speed. A Dragonspine International cross-country challenge is about to begin. This is the one race challenge that every serious runner dreams of, the ultimate proving ground for one's abilities. Armed with perseverance, courage, and speed, runners will hit the trails of Dragonspine, overcoming complex terrain and bone-chilling weather to reveal their true mettle. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge is about to kick off. This year's event will see teams from Natlan, Sumeru, Inazuma, Liyue, and Mondstadt vying for the winner's crown. If you're a runner confident and feeling up to the challenge, then this race is for you. We also welcome all fans to attend and show their support. Good to
Hey! For a competition. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge. Huh. Never heard of this before. International means there's gonna be people from all over to that taking part. Sounds like fun. We should check it out if we have time.
We should check it out as if we have time in between mourning our moon bay. What? Okay, dragon spot. Oh, at the very base of the camp over there.
It's a bygone.
And if we need to split this up, Moonbeam, if we need to split, whoa. If we need to split this up into 2 streams, that's fine with me.
Wow! So many tents! Paimon's never seen Dragonspine this busy before.
It's Amber!
Wait, look! It's Amber!
Indeed! More Amber content.
Hey there, Amber!
Honorary Knight, Paimon! Sorry, I was chatting away and didn't even notice you arrive. It's so good to see you again.
What you up to?
Oh, I was just discussing competition stuff with Mr. Hines. So what brings you to Dragonspine? Not a commission, I assume?
Nope. We just saw some cool flyer and thought we'd come see what all the fuss is about.
I go where the fun is. Hoping we might run into some old friends.
Well then, you've come to the right people. Mr. Hines and I are staff on the organizing committee here.
Hello, Honorary Knight. And you must be Paimon. Field Officer Hines, First Company, Knights of Favonius. It's an honor to meet you both. The contest hasn't kicked off yet. We're still in the process of issuing the spectator tickets and VIP tickets. Speaking of which, take these. We reserved a couple of VIP tickets for you.
Aww. Thank you so much. Sweet Smile's playing. Listen. Sweet Smile is playing. The music when we first meet Amber.
You're welcome.
You mentioned an organizing committee. Is that for the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge? That's what we saw on the flyer.
Yup, the organizing committee is a joint effort between the Knights of Favonius and representatives from Springvale. More specifically, Hines and I are in charge of registrations and security, while the Springvale team is responsible for refereeing and support. So any problems, just come find us. We're here to make sure all contestants and spectators have an enjoyable experience.
I'm so glad that Amber gets content these days. Our OG friend in this entire, the first friend that we really met, like obviously Paimon, but like the we can always count on you.
This is the biggest contest of its kind we've ever had. A lot of international contestants have signed up, even some from Natlan. It's sure to be an exciting few days.
Oh, Natlan? I think I know who you mean. If we're thinking of the same team, there's this one contestant with pink hair and a really impressive pair of horns on her head. Also, she has a huge appetite. A lot of the staff really enjoy dining with her. The way she relishes her food, it puts everyone else in the mood to eat too. Then there's the girl with the stripy yellow and black tail. It's so fluffy and cute.
Is it fluffy?
But she seems super cool though. I wouldn't dare call her cute to her face.
How do you think Shilonen would, of the Thyren in Genshin, who would respond well to being called cute?
Okay, those definitely sound like people we know.
Verissa and Shilonen, we should go say hi.
Oh, no way. You know them?
I know everyone.
Well, if you want to find them, their team's camp is over there. Their tent has a really unique design. You can't miss it. Honestly, it's a really cool camp in general. Plus, they brought a whole stash of comic books with them.
Whoa.
Paimon sees it. We'll go check it out later. Thanks, Amber.
Great. Oh, and when you do, any chance you could borrow one of their comic books from me? Their team's always talking about the comics they read, and it's gotten me kind of curious. I would go ask them myself, but I can't really leave my post.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to us.
The Shining Warriors take the stage. Amber's so positive all the time.
You know when the contest starts, right? Don't forget to come and watch on the day.
Amber with Celestia framed behind her. That clearly means that Amber is the heavenly principles. Otherwise, they wouldn't have framed it. That's how some Genshin theories feel sometimes. I thought those were stains. They're leaves. Go look for the familiar faces. Hello?
Hello. Are Varessa and Shilonen around?
Ah, so you're looking for the captain and vice captain.
Don't look at me like that.
Traveler? I thought I was seeing things. I can't believe it's really you.
How's that thesis coming along? Should I know who this is? Have we met?
You don't remember me. I guess that's fair. After everything you've been through, all the people you've met, you probably don't have space in your brain for small-timers like me.
That's not what I meant! Is that her freeing in Liyue from a cage? I don't remember that even remotely.
I'm Elrani, an aspiring herbot at the Academia. Technically, just a drioche in the meantime. But once I finish my graduation thesis, I'll be a herbot before long.
Wow. We've run into so many people we know already. What a small world. Since we all know Varessa and Shilonen, that makes things a lot easier. We heard they're taking part in the cross-country contest, so we thought we'd come say hi.
They're not here right now. But if you're not in a hurry, you're welcome to stick around the camp and wait.
Sounds good. Your tents are really cool, by the way. Ah, and there's that stash of comic books Amber mentioned.
Looks like Amber wasn't exaggerating. You're all big comic fans.
Oh,
Comic
yeah.
sans.
A friend of ours mentioned that. Hearing you all talk about comic books got her interested too. Which series have you guys been reading?
Comics? So, you two are fellow comic book lovers? And so the truth comes to light.
Intensity draws intensity.
Oh my
The
gosh.
strongest will surely cross paths with the strongest. Thus it was written, and thus has it come to pass.
You approach us humbly in search of the truth.
And I, Tang Yigang, will show you the light.
What?
The series you speak of is a Bible to us, the Legion of Soul Blazers. And its name is the Soul Blazer Saga.
Listen to the music.
But what is a Soul Blazer, I hear you ask? And what kind of organization is the Legion of Soul Blazers?
Wasn't asking. Wasn't asking. Oh, I'm still Hydro, son of a...
Yigang, answer me this. What are the founding tenets of the Legion of Soul Blazers?
Answer you I shall. Tenet the first.
What is with
If
these...
you think bitter tears and strong words are enough to broker peace, you are woefully naive.
Fischl wears this attitude better, by the way, Yigang.
Tenet the second. I pledge to give my life fighting the forces of eternal darkness, even if we fight in vain.
We, the Legion, swear to follow the Soul Blazers even unto death. Our motto is...
Through pain and defeat, I shall never fear. I will always champion love and imagination.
Also, it may interest you to know that those two tenets are actually taken directly from the series itself. Soul Blazer 6, Shadow of Teneperium.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Just humor them, Paimon.
Why aren't you saying anything? Didn't that make you feel something? Like, light a fire in your heart? Not even a little spark?
Honestly? No. It was all kind of abstract. Paimon couldn't really follow.
This is a failure of immeasurable proportions.
Will you please?
You'd better stop lighting fires.
Hi!
You'll burn him to a crisp.
Vice Captain! Thank goodness you're back. Listen, we have a situation.
It's okay, I don't need all that. The look on the Traveler and Paimon's faces tells me everything I need to know.
Scratch head in bewilderment. Say nothing, scratch head in bewilderment.
Let me guess. Alrani and Tong Yigong said a bunch of stuff and it was all pretty baffling, right? Yeah, just think of it as them kidding around, like an inside joke you're not in on. They probably hit you with a barrage of quotes from the Soul Blazer saga, a comic book series published by the I Publishing House. Also, every time you hear Legion of Soul Blazers, think comic book fan club.
Wonder if Lali has read this. Wonder if my granny, my GF, as in granny friend.
Oh, okay. That clears everything up. Well, except, why did this fan club suddenly decide to meet in Mondstadt?
Well, beats me, but I'm sure they'll happily answer that question, with plenty of gratuitous passion and drama.
The usual scathing accuracy. I read that as scratching accuracy. The usual scathing accuracy.
I'm pretty sure Alrani doesn't even know why they're here. But if you ask them, they'll probably say something like...
Because we are Soul Blazers. The passion of youth is strong with us, and it demands that we heed the call to adventure. With every great trial comes great opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. But more to the point, though, it was one of their members, Minnie, who suggested they hold their next meeting here.
Mouse?
The Dragon Spine cross-country contest? Yeah, was her idea, too. And after much consideration, they thought Minnie's suggestion was a good idea, so they went ahead with it. And that's how the Legion of Soul Blazers and I ended up here.
So, any chance I can borrow one of your comic books? Or can my friend come here and read them?
Absolutely. I made sure to bring a few extra copies in case we happen to run into some like-minded people.
Who's she voiced by? Why does she sound like Sonia Kruger? Just very slightly.
Absolutely. I made sure to bring a few extra copies in case we happen to run into some like-minded people.
Just very slightly.
Who's your friend? Where are they based?
They're based alright.
She's actually on the organizing committee. Her name's Amber. Wears a red bow. Bubbly personality. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, I know who you mean. She's super friendly. I can run over a copy to her right now.
I'll come with.
Oh, come. Oh my gosh, there's a random season mage in the back just strutting around. Have you guys ever fought the season mages with the Japanese voiceover?
Perfect. Thanks, you two. Oh, and Traveler, you still want to say hi to Varessa? She's over at the training grounds.
Come with us?
Yeah, guess my nap will have to wait then. Okay, fine if you insist. Let's go.
There's no rush. I mean, you don't have to come with us. If you're about to take a nap, I am not gonna take that from you.
Varessa and Minnie are training together. They've been at it all day. But it is freezing out here. So it's time to call it.
I hit her in the face and it threw her backwards.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have something to read after my shift ends.
Don't mention it. I'm always happy to meet people who share my interests.
Ditto that.
Ditto that. His voice is like when I'm making fun of like very... I thought I saw a chest underneath here for a second. Not currently in Sumeru. Can I not? Oh, right. The treasure, the thing doesn't work in Dragonspine, does it? And we're technically in Dragonspine right now, aren't we? Like, even just right here is still Dragonspine. Where did the map end before Dragonspine was released? Like, was this camp here before? Hello? Was this camp here before Dragonspine was released, or did the map just end right here anyway? The camp did not exist.
Take it easy.
No camp. Interesting.
It's getting a little cold.
Indeed.
Time to bundle up.
Time to actually wear the jacket. Yeah, this is not the right attire for here. Where am I going? I just started wandering into Dragonspine for no reason. Who's the most clothed? Kind of none of you are. Oh, you know what? You ain't even worth my time. Hey, look! What's this? Is it a child? She training a child? Bro, heck off! She doesn't look like she...
We've come to watch you train.
She doesn't look like she's doing very well. Her, like, that staggering run.
Wait, was that Paimon? Paimon, Traveler! I've missed you guys so much.
Look at her holding... Look at her holding Paimon like that. Don't eat my sandwich. You and Shalona tell us about the events of the day so far.
Alrani and Igong were just quoting lines at you? Way to make a first impression.
It happens.
Exactly. Their whole conversation was like a closed loop. Even Paimon couldn't find a way in.
If it were me, I would have started with maximum power.
That doesn't exactly welcome people into the conversation either. Especially not when they see you hoisting Minnie up into the air and spinning her around in circles the first time you all meet up, before anyone's even said a word.
Oh, crumbs.
Aw.
Yeah, now I think about it, that's pretty embarrassing. I mean, we all kind of knew each other, but only through writing letters and trading illustrations. That was our first time meeting in person. I just got overexcited when I recognized
Her
Minnie.
stagger.
Couldn't help myself.
It's only Varessa, Sucrose, and look how cute she is. It's only Varessa, Sucrose, and Noelle, right? That do the shy little sway in their talent screen.
Hold on. You two traveled here together, right? So, why did you say the Legion of Soul Blazers and I when you were introducing everyone earlier?
Aren't you part of their team?
No, it's because I'm not a member of their fan club. Nepeka is. I'm sort of standing in for her.
Oh, how's she doing these days?
Yeah, pretty good. She's eating, getting enough sleep, and doing well in her studies. Hooked on comic books, though. And that's where Minnie comes in. They're, pen pals. Nepeka's always telling me how amazing Minnie is.
Why the...
She's such a great artist, knows how to make comic book props, gives the best life advice.
Why the random zoom in on her ears?
Honestly, she made her sound more like a mom than a peer, so I was pretty surprised when I got her and found out that nope, Minnie's actually pretty young. Anyway, when Nepeka heard that Minnie had suggested a cross-country contest on Dragonspine, she wanted to join in. But she's in no condition for extreme sports, and, well, she knows it, so instead, she asked me to go represent her at the contest and say hi to Minnie while I'm here.
And I'd been preparing to go traveling for a while anyway, so we figured we'd team up.
And before I knew it, I'd inexplicably ended up with the title of vice captain.
It happens.
Well, yeah. You were the obvious choice. You're clearly captain material, and, you know, the best vice captains are the ones you can turn to and say, keep this up. I know you'll make captain one day.
Hi, Luna. Thank you for stopping by, even just for a small bit. Even just to say hi. Hello. Hope you have a good new beers. Hope you have a good New Year's. Thank you. See you next year.
You could also argue that the person who is clearly captain material should be made captain, but hey, what would I know? Never mind. I refuse to get drawn into that whole discussion. Anyway, I'm mostly here to buy souvenirs for Nepeka. Oh, it's like a Soul Blazer themed,
I really love the way Shilonen's VA reads the lines like someone actually talking and not like just reading lines hollowly from a script like so many video game characters do. Merch!
Oh, okay, merch, I guess. Basically badges, novelty notepaper with character art. Reprints of old comics, painted wooden character cutouts.
I've got a cutout you can buy. it's speaking of Yai Publishing House.
What's with that look, Faressa? Did I say something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. It's just kind of strange hearing you talk all about that merch with such a straight face. The thought of Shilonen, the master craftswoman, carrying boxes of merch back home to Natlan? It's such a funny image. That's a pretty long list, too. Did Nepeka really ask for all that?
Oh, no, she'd never ask other people to buy gifts for her. It's not in her nature. But based on what I know about her, I'm sure she'll appreciate some, merch. I still prefer souvenirs, personally, but...
Oh, definitely! Nepeka will be over the moon! You really understand her, Shilonen. You're like her older sister.
Speaking of moon, will you guys help me destroy a few segments of Dottore with me?
Oh, close enough. I mean, we are technically family, although we haven't known each other long, so I can't claim to understand her that well. I'm still learning.
Push-up. I mean, Faressa, I finished my push-ups.
Her poor, she was staggering so exhaustedly this entire time.
That makes 4 sets, right? Good job! Time for a breather. Minnie, I'd like to introduce you to the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi.
They're friends of me and Shilonen. We met in Natlan.
Wait. Blonde hair, flying companion. Are you Mondstadt's honorary knight?
I am many things. This woman looks hauntingly familiar. This is not even like sort of. Isn't this exactly Diridith's haircut? And that was a unique haircut for that model as well, wasn't it? You know me?
Wow. I can't believe I get to meet you in person. I heard about you from my older brother. He works the tavern, so he hears all the local gossip from the customers. Apparently, you go from nation to nation, making a huge name for yourself each time? Like a real-life comic book hero. So cool.
I would barely have noticed, but that was a very unique, like that was very clearly a special haircut for, kind of like Thalindis, like a very specific, special, unique model and hair for a very specific, NPC.
Do you mind if I ask you a question? Of all the adventures you've had, which is the most memorable?
I dated the writing joke. Look, she teed that. She put that on the tee. That was a slow pitch right across home plate. Considering the present company, you would like to recount some of your experiences from Natlan.
Wow, incredible! Sounds like Fiatena's homeland is just as magical as in the stories.
Oh, you have no idea. Where I'm from, in the Collective of Plenty, we live right next to a huge volcano. And when it erupts, it sends fireballs shooting all over the place. Super dangerous, obviously, but it's the perfect place for hero training.
True.
You know how much I've always wanted to take a trip away from Mondstadt? Just get away and see the outside world.
You totally should. Mondstadt's supposed to be the land of freedom, right? So, what's stopping you?
It's just... If the honorary knight's journey is anything to go by, it sounds so daunting.
It's not
Surely
safe.
you
I mean,
gotta be really tough to keep pressing on through so many dangers. I just don't know if I'm up to it.
we would all. It's really easy to overlook just how dangerous the roads in between towns are. There's so many bandits and hilly churls and monsters and abyss monsters and Fatui. There's so many hazards on the road that we kind of just like fly right past because we can just tear through them because we're a hero. but for a regular person, like, that must be horrific to imagine going all across to that.
The Traveler sets a pretty high bar for toughness, that's for sure. But you know, we each make our own journey at our own pace. So stay strong and soldier on. Just like Fiatenna. In moments of doubt, following her example will never lead us astray.
This is a really nice screenshot, actually. Look at them standing there like that.
You're right. Okay, I won't give up. If nothing else, I have to make good on the deal with my parents. Train hard and get a good race time.
A deal with your parents? You didn't mention that before.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You'll be fine. I do the same thing with my coach Yan-san. Before every competition, I promise her I'll get a better result than the last time.
Oh, thank you for stopping by, Tim. Sorry I didn't see you show up. Have a good New Year's. Say hi to Sam and everyone else for us.
You can never know for sure how it'll go, but sometimes having that pressure can really help with motivation. That being said, you can't forget to have fun. Don't lose sight of that. It's the whole reason you organized this Dragon Spine meetup in the first place.
you're right. Still, this is a competition. Sure, I might not win, but I still want to be proud of my result.
Alrighty. Well, if you want to kick some butt in this contest, then let's get back to training.
Sure. Watch out, Veressa. This time, I'm gonna keep up with you.
Enough. You only just finished training. Veressa, I'm sure you're still raring to go, but Minnie, you have to rest if you want to recover.
But I'm fine.
Your stomach begs to differ. Sounds like it's time to eat.
Yep. You gotta eat hard to train hard.
Don't undereat and don't overtrain. That was a big problem with me in high school track seasons. And then senior year, I finally decided to buckle down and actually like train in the off season. And oh, I guess maybe not really. Maybe not really. But I cut like a full second off of my 400 meter time, and I was like, wow. If I would have actually paid attention and ate properly.
It's true. Diet is an essential part of any training program. I can share Coach Yan-san's special recipes with you. You'll wake up tomorrow bursting with energy. Guaranteed.
Really? What about the local food in Mondstadt, though? Any idea what would make a good post-workout meal?
Crabs.
I'm not
Why
too
did I
sure,
say that?
But you can never go wrong by listening to your stomach. I think start with a meat-nado, then move on to a grilled fish
Oh my
and
gosh.
sauce,
No.
a few tacos,
Veressa.
some stuffed and mashed potatoes, wash it down with a grain fruit meat soup, then finish it off with an apple roly-poly for dessert.
That actually all legitimately sounds really good, though.
What? All that for one person?
Yup. Open your mind and stomach, relish the delicious flavors, and before you know it, you'll demolish everything.
How many stomachs does Veressa have? I was about to ask why Shinobu is dying, but that's a dumb question. Like, why is Shinobu half dead? I don't know. Why is she always half dead? Half dead. What was your guys' first limited event? Whether by limited event, whether I mean like one of these kind of small events or a big event like Mikawa Festival or Lantern Rite. Because this year's Lantern Rite was my first limited event that I did, wasn't it? Or was there a small one that I did before that? Golden Apple Archipelago. Cats have 4. Does she just have 4 stomachs then, or does she just have the usual? The usual Golden Apple Archipelago about a Crucible event. Unreconciled Stars. Unreconciled Stars. Ooh, Nightwalker is a 1.0.
Oh, we're almost back at the camp. After what Shilonen was saying earlier, let me give this to you before I forget. Here, the Soul Blazer Saga Volume 2. I figured other people might want to read it, so I made sure to bring some extra copies.
Thanks, homie.
Unfortunately, it looks like I somehow forgot to pack Volume 1 in my luggage. Shame. It's always best to start from the beginning when you're trying to get your friends into a new comic series. Anyway, take a look in your free time, see what you think. I really hope you like it. It would be so cool to have an awesome person like you in the fan base.
Thanks. I'll take a look when I get the chance.
All right. We're gonna meet back up with the others. Come hang out with us again soon, okay?
Whatever happened to the best defense is a good offense? Wanjiru, what are we waiting for?
That looked like a combination of Dia and Vanessa for a second.
Patience, Fiatana. Timing is everything. Our victory depends on it.
If they do more stuff like this, like the Zenless type comic, that would be kind of cool to keep that unique to Zenless though. But that'd be really fun.
There he is! Wanjiru is right. This is your first lesson, Fiatena. How to decide when the moment is right.
Very briefly, I'm going to mention this. This outfit looks eons better than the biker suit.
The leader of this horde of monsters has now shown himself. Defeating him is the key to turning the tide. Now the real battle can begin. Fiatena, are you ready?
Danny's huge.
Waiting for. Come on.
Why are you still using Kanisha's weapon, you crazy?
Wanjiru tells me this is Fiatena's first battle.
If she gets scared, she can hide behind us.
She never gave it back to him.
You guys are underestimating her.
Quit joking around, guys. Yes, this is my first battle, but I'll make it one to remember. The Pyro Archon will face down the leader while we mop up the minions. That's the plan, right? There's no backing out now. Let's do this.
I know that this was good, and the reason she's using a weapon like that is because she's from the Scions.
Why did it have to end there? Fiatena and her buddies fought an amazing battle. Paimon really wants to see what happens next. Let's go meet up with Paressa and her team when we get the chance. We can ask them what happens in the next volume.
I haven't really seen a head empty Ether expression for a while, it feels like. I feel like there's been too much serious stuff happening for Ether to be super head empty. He's locked in recently. Oh, hi. Wow, what an Yenfei! And Yoi! Klee! Look at this dude. Wait, Yenfei first. My first DPS. Jade pitching. Okay, Snow Trace, Frontier Recon, Jade pitching, Trial of Valor. Wait, Yenfei's first. You run into two old friends near the Dragonspine International Cross-Country Challenge Camp. A meeting between them is something you haven't considered until now. Serendipitous encounters and a curious consensus. Oh yeah, let's just focus on that. Oh! It's Yenfei! Who's my tallest character? It's gotta be Zhongli, right? Or no, Flynn's! Is Flynn's taller than
Allow me to guide the way.
Oh my god, she's so small. What, chat?
All right, let's go.
I love my tiny Yenfei. Small deer. That's what I'm saying. We figured it out. Eula detests rigid, stuffy people the most. You know, the kind with narrow-mindedness written all over their faces. They always get stuck obsessing over the tiniest details, and all they do is trip people up on every little step. Maybe they even wear a monocle and can't go anywhere without a book in their hands. But when you take a closer look, you realize they haven't really read it through. You realize they haven't really read it though, and are just using it as a prop. What they're really trying to do is put on a so-called intellectual aura and get a leg up on you before the conversation even starts. That was spot on. I can picture it already. Yanfei and Amber? Now that's a duo Paimon's never seen before. Is there someone Eula detests? Oh, hey, Inuri Knight and Paimon. You're here. Yanfei and I were just discussing if we should have a few big bad snowman as Easter eggs in our game. Oh, like targets that look like monsters? We were thinking that, apart from the more typical monsters, we could also include some less traditional characters. Looks like Yanfei and I share too many similar ideas about the casting. Yanfei, didn't expect to see you here. What a pleasant surprise. You were in Nodcry last I saw you. And you definitely told Granny about where you were going as well. I've never imagined the two of you would meet up. Kind of amazing, seeing you side by side. Paimon can tell right away you really click. Yeah, I'm really surprised to run into Conry and Paimon in Mondstadt too. You know, this isn't actually my first time in Mondstadt. I've helped with several civil lawsuits here before. What lawsuits do you think those were? What do you think was going on here? Do you think Barbara launched a lawsuit against Venti for repeated public intoxication? Like for the 50th time she finds him passed out drunk, throwing up on the steps of the cathedral. She's like, all right, I gotta take legal action against this guy. He's desecrating Barbados' cathedral. This time, Yao Yao and I had just finished up our work when I happened to hear about the opening of the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge, so I thought I'd check it out. As it turns out, after I reached the venue, I ran into Amber while asking for directions. We hit it off immediately. So I decided to come out and try the game Amber's managing, and chip in with some suggestions. Any friend of Eula is my friend too, and fun games are meant to be enjoyed with other people. Want to give this a try, Honorary Knight and Paimon? This minigame is called Jade Pitching, and it's designed to help our guests from far and wide to unwind and ease their stress. Yeah, let's practice our snowball fight skills. Might come in handy in the future. And if we ever find ourselves bored with a little to do, we can play to see who's better. The loser has to cook. In that case, I'm pretty good at throwing snowballs. Kinda. Snowballs, fireballs, you know, all elemental projectiles have something in common. For someone as skilled in combat as you are, this should be a piece of cake. It should be. But will it be? Hi, Yanfei! It should be, but will it be? Ready to pack some snowballs and hurl them at the target? Are you having a good time in Mondstadt? Of course. Every time I come, there's always something new. Like this time, I finally got to meet Amber. I've heard a lot about her from Eula before, and I'd love to make a new friend. At the moment we met, I knew we'd get along really well. Amber spent the day with me, taking photos, visiting places and landmarks, and even trying out the special gliding route in Bright Crown Canyon. Yesterday we camped out in the Stormbearer Mountains and caught some tender fresh fish, and the tofu soup we made was absolutely delicious. I have to thank Amber for that. After I told Eula in a letter about coming to Mondstadt, Amber also heard about the news. Wonder why. Last time I saw, I guess I didn't play this event, but Amber and Eula were in Dragonspine. They went off to go to a hot spring or something. She ordered some tofu that's hard to come by in Mondstadt from a merchant in advance, so when we went camping, the ingredients were as good as what you'd get in a restaurant. I want to try that tofu fish soup. That's easy. Next time, let's pick a day when Eula's not working overtime, and the four of us could go camping together. It'll be so much fun. How's your work been? Everything's going great. I just wrapped up a mediation between merchants over tea resale profits. A classic case, didn't take too much effort. I love how confident she is. Like she knows she's the best. She's the best lawyer in Liyue, and she damn well knows it. Work finished up faster than I expected, so I even had time to visit the library with Yao Yao and pick out some new books. The Knights of Favonius library has been a completely different vibe from the one in Ministry of Civil Affairs, or any of the bookstores back in Liyue. I found the full set of the Evolution of Laws of the Northern Continents for my reading list. By the way, we still need to read, was it Souls of the North or whatever? We still need to read that book series. I want to do that on stream. And with Amber's help, got all the paperwork done. I've got it checked out for a whole year. You can do that for a whole year? Yeah, I found the books she was looking for as well. While chatting with the elegant librarian, she is quite elegant. She even made a new friend. What a fruitful day. They're probably trying out that brand new hide and seek game right now. I read the rules and found it very interesting. You should check it out. I'm ready. Then let's play. Yes, this is a let's play. This round's objects: musty old scholar. Kave to Item. Cranky pants. Okay, it's Cozy Winter's Day and you're about to start your vacation. However, your path is blocked by a musty old scholar seeking answers about an infuriatingly trivial procedural matter. Hey, do you guys know that Mora exists? Snowman, who is stuck on its ways. Hitting it gains 50 points. A special snowman who reacts with a fire explosion. Hitting it grants 100 points. It explodes when hit, dealing AoE damage to other snowmen nearby. Any hit from snowmen from this explosion will also count towards your score. A special gadget is set up by organizers. If thrown snowballs pass through the prize ring to hit a snowman, your points will be doubled. The ring will disappear after a period of time. Truly. Oh! Oh! Boom boom! I'm a genius. Oh, I should have waited! Ah! Oh, I should have waited! Are you moving? Are you morbin? Are you winning, son? Are you morbin, son? Got him. The warrior and the snowpoke. It's a face. Eye, nose, mouth. Kind-hearted warrior who is always happy to help. Hitting them grants 100 points in the challenger and gives the challenger Soul Blaze power, allowing them to throw multiple snowballs in a row for a short period of time. Special snowman who can't stand still. It pops up at different spots from time to time. Hit it 3 times to defeat it. Gotcha. First and second hits grant 100, while the final grants 200. If you fail to defeat it in certain time, it will quietly slip away. We can't have that. Oh. Oh, I missed that one up there. Oh, oh! Oh, I can get it again. Here, I'll save that one for when this runs out. These 3 up here, 1 more over there. How is this on mobile? Oh! Yeah, get out of here, you scoundrel. Give me that. That wasn't the one from before, was it? And I just forgot to hit him? Alright. Let's move on to another mini game. I just want to do the Yenfei one. Also, why is Yoimiya here? I mean, why is Yenfei here, but... Yoi? Yoi? You know what? Snow Trace, right now. Looks like Klee has quite the unusual encounter during the cross-country challenge. Let's go check on her. Oh, look at Yao Yao! Look at, oh look! The gang's all here! Hi, Yenfei. I'll double check our, this man has been through wars. This dude has seen some shit. He's like, and then the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers hit me over the head with her. Look how cute Yoimiya always is. Oh, look, it's 3 smalls.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Don't stand on that, Nahida. Where do I put her? I wanna get a picture of a meeting of the smalls. The Council of the Shorts. Okay. We're good to go. Xiao was not invited. Team Small. Mr. Honorary Knight, over here, over here. I can't remember what Klee's voice even sounds like. Klee just made some new friends. Wanna come play with us? They taught us a new game called Snow Trace. The rules aren't hard. It's just a very special kind of hide and seek. Aw, Klee, Yao Yao, and Sayu, you've all become friends. From the name alone, this game sounds like an upgraded version of Wind Trace, huh? Paimon can't wait to play it with you. I'd love to meet Klee's new friends, too. Oh, even though it isn't that cold in the camp, I'm still feeling a little sleepy. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Yes. Or do I see Connery and Paimon? Your eyes are working perfectly fine. That's Connery and Paimon, alright. Hey there, Yao Yao. Hi there, Sayu. Good idea. Once we get moving and start having fun, we won't doze off after that. We won't doze off that easily. And didn't that awfully serious Miss Sumeru say that spending more time in the snowy mountains would be good for your skills, Sayu? I can't believe you guys remembered that. Alright, but if I lose to my peers or even to that super ninkin, slacking off is going to get a lot more difficult in the future. Looks like I'm really gonna have to pull up my socks on this trip. You don't wear socks. You don't wear socks! And don't you worry, I came up with a new goulash recipe using Drayan, chili, and ground pepper, and I just made some. Take a few bites of it before you start. I promise you won't feel cold at all during the game. That sounds great. Hang on, I'll have a whole bowl first. I might want some too. Alright then, let's get our game of hide and seek started here in the snowy mountain. The whole mountain's covered in snow. It's the perfect hiding spot for Paimon. During the Snow Trace event, players will be split into 2 sides to play the Rebels and the Hunter. The Rebels must avoid the Hunter's pursuit and hold out until the time expires. The Hunter's task, on the other hand, is capture all the Rebels within the stipulated time. The Hunter not only possesses faster movement speed and greatly decreased stamina consumption, but can also use extremely powerful Hunter techniques to seek out the opposition and expose their disguises. As for the Rebels, they can use their Rebel techniques to disguise themselves as specific objects on the map, place bait, or temporarily enter a hidden state. Rebels will be impeded by the cold. As the amount of cold accumulates towards the maximum value, Rebels will begin to shiver and then eventually freeze. While frozen, the Hunter will continuously be able to sense their location. Frozen Rebels can quickly and repeatedly press to break out of their frozen state and remove a certain amount of cold. There are heat sources on the field that Rebels can activate. Activated heat sources will continuously remove cold from Rebels for a period of time, but they also generate a mini map marker that is visible to everyone when they're active. After a certain amount of time, snowstorms will appear on the field. While these storms are active, Rebels will accumulate cold at a much faster rate. At the same time, the visibility of both sides will be reduced, and their coordinates on the minimap will be hidden. During the game, snow-white favors will descend upon the area at random. Picking up one such favor will charge your snow-white art, an art that can be decisive in determining victory or defeat. After being captured by a Hunter, Rebels will enter Observer mode. While in this state, they can continue to place illusory beacons to help other Rebels play. In this wave of Snow Trace, you can play alone or match with other friends to obtain Wind Trace coins. If you play a matched game with up to 2 other friends, you will all be placed on the Rebel team. Once you've obtained a certain amount of these coins, you can unlock various rewards. If you have a match, if you have a match using a pre-made group of friends, a pre-made group of 4 players, or have reached the current coin limit, playing will not net you any more Wind Trace coins. Okay, gotcha. I think. Did you come all the way to watch the competition? Not exactly. It was kind of a coincidence. Xiangling would be hosting a golden-haired lady wearing a big chef's hat who's visiting from afar! So she's busy preparing fresh and interesting dishes. While chatting with Yanfei, she suddenly realized she'd never tried mixing Liyue and Mondstadt cuisines before, so she decided to come to Mondstadt to look for new recipes. But recently, Wanmin restaurant has been super busy, so she couldn't come herself. That's why I'm tagging along with Yanfei, to go in her place. Master said I should think of it as a little adventure for me, and that with Yanfei taking care of me, she doesn't have to worry at all. How's your journey going? It was amazing. Besides picking up local recipes from the restaurants, I also visited the huge Knights of Avonius library and borrowed some more advanced books on Mondstadt cooking theory. Once we get back, I'll remind Xiangling to study them carefully. I'm sure that she'll come up with amazing new dishes, the kind that'll make your jaw drop. But you know, it's not just about recipes and books. What's most precious is something you can't really put a value on. Master always says, traveling the world and making lots of friends is one of life's greatest joys. This time, I got to meet Klee and Sayu, and it made me so happy. Klee's bombs are so powerful. Oh dear. I got to meet Klee, and she introduced me to nitroglycerin. They're perfect for my spears and enough to handle lots of bad guys at once, and they're great for practicing dodging too, so you can really build up your basic skills. Of course, for regular fighters, they can be a bit dangerous, but Klee understands that. Does she? And she always makes sure no one's nearby before using... Okay, that's true. She's really thoughtful. And Sayu's camouflage skills are so cool. I'd never seen anyone use techniques like... that. Excuse me, for hiding yourself before. In Liyue's legends, martial artists who master these skills and move unseen often become silent heroes, striking against wrongdoers without a trace. Next time I visit, I'd like to bring Chi-Chi along. I have a feeling the 4 of us would get along really well. Alright, who are these 2 idiots back here? Alright, everybody, time to get ready. So, that means that I can't bring in 4 friends, that I can't match with you guys here, and then hop into this. It won't net any coins. Is that what I was understanding about that? Switch Shinobu back in.
Wait for my signal.
Let me grab some more water real quick before we do this. I'll BRB. Oops. Okay, it won't work if you have a full party of co-op friends. Let's just match. Let's just do a full match to start out with. Oh, okay. Oh, okay then. Amarillo, rather. Yeah, I'll guarantee the rewards. Okay. Current disguises in the contested zones. Wooden boxes, barrels, buckets, and snowmen. Clee's playing too. Okay, disguise star step. Illusory beacon. We will... Oh. It's an Edo. I'm glad I'm playing as my Beto right now. Okay. I love the music. Oh, I see Hunter. I see a Hunter on the minimap over there. I got careless. No one's even come by here yet. Doom doom doom. Doom 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 doom. It's down there now. He hasn't even come over. Oh, hi! I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just staying. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. I was always so bad at prop hunt. Hi, Shilulu. Oh! Doom, 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 doom. So what can I do while I'm spectating? Oh, I can't. Why I did that right in front of you? A snowstorm is coming in Dragonspine? Doom, 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 doom. I have 8 seconds on the cooldown for that. Hunter Intuition and Rebel Emerald has been marked for 60 seconds! The snowstorm is about to pass. Holy shit, Painmon. What the what? How many did you just... Thank you for gifting... Oh my gosh! Painmon, thank you for gifting 10 subs? Happy New Year, boss! I get indeed. Oh, I didn't mean to. I just clicked back into the game. I didn't mean to put that up there. Thank you. Boom, doom, 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 doom. 20 seconds remain. Oh, I did that right in front of you again. The rebels have the victory. Used decoys. Used decoys. All right, we did that. We achieved victory, guys. First try. I got captured within the first like 10 seconds. I won my first game of Snow Trace. Let's do another round. New rebels come. Kalamazoo. I'm ready. Disguise. Discarto. Snow transparency. Okay. I still didn't really understand what those were. Kalamazoo is the hunter. The hunter becomes the hunted. Where are we dropping, boys? Oh, it's this music? Hell yeah. This is not a good place because there's never anything down here. Oh, you're right there. Oh, fuck! Should I run when that happens? Do I have any, betas? Oh, I do have beta ones. Where are you? Over there. Should I do it right in front of him again? Also has the, this player has, Kazuha's, fart trails. Spectral beta. What? Spectral beta. Ah! Spectral beta. Have 6 seconds on my cooldown for this. I think I got captured like in half the time compared to last time. What is this, by the way? What character is that? Oh, the hunter is triumphant! Calumet, oh, a Hazo. Still got 592. Standing in one spot can get you tracked. So it's not like Gary's mod prop hunt then. Because if you find a good place, you can just sit there for the whole time. Bow, 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 bow. Hey! Hey, listen! Alright, let's do Yoimiya's. Miss Bold Bang? Miss Bold Bang, is your lower back still hurting? Sorry. Anyways. A little bit of Zenless unhinged. A little bit of unhinged Zenless attitude was still remnant within me, apparently. I'm good now. That hot compress really worked like a charm. I may... What the fuck did I just do? To make a hot compress like this, you have to heat a wet bandage with slow-burning gunpowder for just the right amount of time. I don't think that's how that works, Yoimiya. Or you might end up setting it on fire. Only Yoimiya would come up with a way to warm up bandages like that. Hold on a second. Look who's here. Our hero both in name and deed, and his little white companion. Is this a part where... Sorry. I've got hiccups now, kinda. Begin to dream too. Ooh, okay. Oh, I can just climb on the ruins. That is like genuinely a good strategy, isn't it? Like unironically really good strategy, isn't it? Is the part where a woven scroll comic scene unfolds right in front of me? Helping her patch her up? Oh my gosh. Can't talk. Oh, please don't worry about me. I was just wandering about in the wild looking for some new tough opponents to practice against. Miss Yoimiya here was a really great help when I accidentally hurt my back and tumbled down the hill like a snowball. Oof, that sounds painful. You know what else sounds painful? The sheer biting cold on Yoimiya's skin because she doesn't wear fucking anything. To quote the Soul Blazer saga, I'm merely a warrior who happened to pass by. And now we can make that a free mercenary. The knights have granted me permission to take action and deal with monsters as I see fit. Sounds like there are still monsters lurking about then. Things don't look so good. Should we contact the knights and ask for reinforcements? True, we can't afford to be careless, but the situation isn't that urgent yet. The knights have already cleared out the monsters around the International Cross Country Challenge venue, and there are only a few stragglers wandering about at this point. And honestly, there are quite a few adventurers competing in the challenge who can hold their own anyway. They have their strength, skills, and courage. If we treat them like we do the regular folks, they might end up feeling insulated instead. Insulated? They might end up feeling insulted instead. So in line with usual practice of the Adventurers Guild, we're treating this as a trial, and we formed a team on the spot to deal with these monsters. And that's exactly the Trial of Valor is about. Clearing monsters, emulating various heroes' combat styles, transcending your own limits, maybe accidentally getting murdered out in the wilderness because it's still monsters and wild animals and hilly churls. This does not pass any OSHA regulation. Who is regulating this? What governing body is making sure that... Anyways. And that's the kind of thinking you'd expect from the Collective of Plenty. Then I definitely want to be a part of this. Awesome! It's been a while since I last saw you in action, Connery. I'm really excited to see your skills now. I wonder what kind of fireworks I can compare your dazzling moves to. The best kind. In Trial of Valor, you must select various battle souls and trigger their combat effects to increase your team's combat prowess and ability to score points. Enduring Spirit can increase the amount of points scored in a single challenge when opponents are defeated, while Blazing Valor can increase the additional multiplier when party members score points in a single challenge. Additionally, each challenge has its own base aura. When triggered, the team's scoring power will be multiplied and the character's combat power significantly increases. Triggering base aura again while it's active will refresh its duration. After defeating opponents, the basic score gained from their defeat, the difficulty multiplier, additional score multipliers, and base aura related limited time multiplier, which when not triggered is 1, will multiply one another to give the score you get. Why does this seem so complicated to me? How are you feeling today? Let's start. Your energy is incredible. I'm gonna have to watch this very, very closely. Okay. Why not just start with 10? We usually do. We often do. Just start with 10. Okay, it's gain a buff when off-field characters deal pyro damage. Okay. Gain a buff when off. Ooh, a trial by fire or otherwise. Yeah. Who else would be good for more where's Benny? And the Jets or otherwise. Vaporize, melt. Okay. Never mind. Mawika or maybe I put for off-field pyro. And then what did the two for vaporize base points score by defeating each opponent increase by 2. Oh, okay. So these are all okay. It's all the same effect. I thought there was a different effect, like a different amount depending on which reaction. Let's just do melt then. So I'll use my protect by shield defeats an opponent. Bonus multiplier increased by 2. Healed with a normal attack. Shield, because I'll have let's see, Lolly with me. You forgot to choose the buffs. It reminds you. The abyss is burning cabbage.
Think you can get away?
Think you can get a clay? Ow! Rude! Get over there. Get into that thing. He says sunder, but I always hear it as thunder. Rev! Oh, they're so far away! They still got sucked up into it, though. I wonder, does the Trial Venti and Durin, do they have their Hexerai signs? Because that's the main reason of like me putting them together. Was I kind of just assumed, I already kind of assumed that the Hexerai sign would be there. Although mine isn't, so I don't know why I would have assumed that. Because my Durin isn't. Oh. It's not time, Venti. Time for takeoff. Time for... Oh, I didn't claim my rewards for my last one. Okay, gain a buff when characters trigger Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, or Lunar Bloom reactions. Okay. Sniper Bloom, Lunar Bloom, Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon reactions. Lunar Bloom. And... ooh. That. Yeah. Neff? Oh, Trial Neff! Your Trial Neff is definitely going to be better than my Trial, than my Neff. Also, your Trial, I know, is going to be better as well. Who is usually in my... it's usually just this, right? Yeah. Doing his actual... oh, right, because he's, that would have been easy to tell because, Venti's normal attacks would have been imbued with Animo. I shouldn't have a lead with Llama's burst like that.
It all adds up.
Oh, it's not time for that right now. It is not time for this. Where is everyone?
It all adds up.
With one heart, we pray. Rush is the moon.
Get with me. Rush attack.
Kablank!
Lightning Jericho.
No more lies.
Where are you?
Wing done.
Ah, the frickin' Wyab!
By the blossom of old, branches a song.
Seek within. It all adds up. No more lies.
No more fries!
No one. Rush attack.
Receive my blessing.
The deception ends.
What a wild burst animation that is, by the way. Nefer's burst.
For the everlasting forest.
Oh, not you!
Wing done. Weather bomb. Your blood. Out of my way.
The mystery unravels.
I thought Shinobu... let's see, tomatoes is what it sounded like. Let's see, tomatoes. Oh, I still 3-starred that. 572? My word. Hell yeah! Give me a hell! Give me a yeah! Alright. Show me tomatoes! And Cyrus burst through the far wall. It's like, someone take tomatoes! What is that actual, what's the line that she says? Why did it sound like show me tomatoes to me? That makes no sense. Wow, young knight. Looks like you've brought our greatest hero ever. It's our honorary knight, the helper in white. Greetings. That Mika does not deserve that. it's the honorary knight. Mika, and a friend from Natlan? What are you guys doing here? We're here to get the word out about something called the Sari Scout. We think it's something adventurers will find really useful. It combines the mechanical core of Scouting Buddy that Amber brought back from Sumeru with the with the adorable. Oh, cool. Do limited events usually have some kind of continuity with previous ones? With the adorable appearance of the little Saurian toy my friends from Natlan gave me. Scouting Buddy. Oh, Paimon remembers. They do. Oh. Just like the scouting buddies from Sumeru, the Sari Scout can be used to perform monster recon and survey unfamiliar terrain. But due to our focus being on the latter, the Sari Scout is designed with a greater emphasis on controllability and precision of movement. Are you interested in taking on a test flight? This is a very serious introduction. Huh? Perhaps I was a little bit nervous just now. That must be it. I could swear I was more relaxed around you before. That was before you forced me into every single trounce domain for no reason, by myself, at level 20. I could swear I was more relaxed around you before. It's just that I've been hearing so many stories about you from friends in other nations lately. Your deeds are getting more and more exceptional. I wonder what the word on the street is about what's happened in Nodcry recently. Like, oh yeah, you know that traveler who usually like saves the day and everything. He let the moon marrows fall into the Fatui's hands. It's like, oh, well, the only thing he told me is that he dated the Raiden Shogun. So every time I think about how I need to be helpful and not get in your way, I can't help but tense up again. That's such a Mika thing to say. You're doing very well, young knight. Sometimes in Natlan, when a warrior from our tribe runs into Conry, they get so excited they start blabbering. I've even seen folks get so overwhelmed they can't get a single word out. I've even seen someone smash their head on the ground as they beg as the beggiest beggar in all of begdom. As someone who works alongside Conry, you're basically a legend yourself. There's no need for you to be so nervous, even when talking to our chief. That's right. You should have more faith in yourself, Mika. I've never really thought about it from that point of view before. Anyway, Conry, if you test out the Sorry Scout and find it makes the grade, then we'll know for sure that it's a reliable, adorable mechanism that can be a big help to all sorts of adventurers. I'm a bit of a testing expert myself. Fantastic. Well, let me make a few final tweaks, and then you're good to go. During Frontier... I thought this was Durin for a second. Wait, this kind of is like a Durin plush looking thing. This is like... Kind of. Maybe kind of. Or is it more like an Ictomosaur? During Frontier Recon, you must control the survey device Sorry Scout to fly along the designated path and reach its destination within the time limit while obtaining as many adventure coins as possible. It's an Ictomosaur? Okay. The more time you have left upon completion, the more adventure coins you obtain, the more points you will get upon completing the challenge. Course obstacles and protective shields will be present during the challenge. Colliding with obstacles will cause you to lose points, while shields will allow Sorry Scout to be temporarily immune to obstacles. Dash portals and gathering rings will appear during the challenge. Gathering rings, dash portals. After hitting a dash portal or dash forward a certain distance, gathering ring will gather all nearby coins. Okay. Pretty simple. I will not do good at this. It's very cute, though. Listen to this music. What's the hitbox on this? Genshin has weird hitboxes sometimes. Woo! Okay, I gotta line up. There we go. Had to be on center for that one. Oh, I had a suck though when I went through that. Woo! Oh. There we go. No fall damage either. wouldn't that be cruel? If there was fall damage in that. Word. And protective shield in this one. Hold on. That's a very sweet message Paimon just wrote. Hang on. I'll read that in just a sec. That's a very sweet message Paimon just wrote. Oh no! Oh, Did I jump too early or did I jump too late? Oh! Like Ambi humming the battle theme. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, 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 get up there! Dun, 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 dun. I'm unstoppable. I'm unbeatable. Then he ate it right in front of their face. I think I jumped too early. The first. Oh! 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 I missed one. I missed one. Son of a bitch. Okay, I still got a 3. Okay, hey Mon, as little I do watch you since time difference, but I do remember I was and still is one of your fans when you first started. Evidence being the sticker being one of the founders of the channel. You're the breeze of fresh air in the gacha and especially the Genshin space. I do not deserve that kind of praise, man, but thank you. The sheer enjoyment and joy you showed us through your silly gameplay brought us veterans and semi-vets a great amount of smirks and laughs. Be you and do you from now on too. As small as this community may be, we and many do stand behind you. Thank you. Happy New Year, everyone. Nuts and cabbages in chat all around. Wait, nuts, cabbages, and crabs. That's the it's very strange to, like, I don't know how to exemplify how thankful I am for that kind of support, while also exemplifying that I just don't feel worthy of it. But I am very grateful for it, and it warms my, like, saying it warms my heart does not even come close to the emotion that it gives me. I cannot even describe it. I can't, like, if you turn back the clocks before I started this channel a year and a half ago, and you told me this is where we would be in 18 months, no way, no shot I would believe you. And I still can't, it still is difficult to, like, wrap my head around it, that someone would say that about me, which is why I often say stuff like, oh, Larua, hello, thank you, hello. Thank you for the first time chat, Larua. Hey, everybody, if you're not already, go follow her YouTube and Twitch. Another Genshiner who has dove way into the lore. Surprise baptism. Thank you and welcome. Hello, glad you could catch a stream. I do have to do that though. Which is why I did. In an alternate timeline. Yeah, for anyone who's new, the day I started Genshin, I was like, I had just recently relaunched this YouTube, the YouTube channel, and I was like, I'm just gonna pick some games at random and just throw them out, see what happens, and I was gonna play League, and it wouldn't accept the install file. And so I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm not playing League. I'm gonna, what's the next one on my list? Genshin Impact, whatever that is, I'll play that. Not knowing what it was, not knowing that whenever I, like, would boot up my computer and be like, what do I want to stream today? I just want to play more Genshin. And this channel just became a Genshin channel because of that. So, little for people who are, oh my gosh, Pinman, you don't have to do it! Thank you. Painmon. Oh my gosh, thank you. There is not enough nuts and cabbages to thank you for all of this. You mad, Painmon? Keck. Just a singular keck. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. How do I even begin to? Oh, also, for like regulars of my community, Larua is not all the way caught up, so be very careful with spoilers right now. I want people to be able to experience this game in the most pure way possible. So, you just recently did Shilonen's story quest, didn't you? So, I'm relatively up to date on all of your VODs, actually. Yeah, we actually do have a rule in our chats, actually, of trying not to spoil things, because I walked into this game knowing nothing about it. I didn't know that Zhongli was the Geo Archon until he said it while we were in the bank. He said it and I was like, wait, really? And even the rest of the chat was like, the game kind of assumes you would have caught on. That's how little I knew about this game when we started into it. So, all right, was that the last of the games to try? It was, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, so we tried all of them. I said this was gonna kind of be a shorter-ish stream. Was there anything else we needed to do before we hang it up for today? I just don't want to be, I don't want to have the stream going so that during like New Year celebrations, people are like, oh man, there's a stream going. Like, I'm bummed that I'm missing that, or coming to my stream instead of hanging out with people. So, I don't think there was anything else truly to do. I can show you my roster at this point as well. Anyone who has missed. I have a lot of level 90s. Well, thank you, Painmon. To say I appreciate you does not even remotely come close to how thankful I am for your support and your words and only spoilers, that Mualani's actually a giant Leviathan. That was during when we were actually starting our like, hey, no spoilers kind of thing, because Lantern Rite was going on and I hadn't made it to Notland yet, obviously. I don't think by that point, had I even made it to Sumeru by that point? But Lantern Rite, I might have. But Lantern Rite was going on and I was like, please no spoilers, because I don't want to walk into Lantern Rite and have the first person someone says is, oh yeah, you remember that time that Mualani turned into a sea dragon Leviathan? That's where that joke came from. Yeah, I've accumulated a shit ton of characters. For all of you in chat who are like Layla is a really good character. Farazan, really good character. What are the best characters that you have not paid attention to? Like characters that are good that you just haven't built. I never feel like I'm needing an animo buffer. I was fixing on building Layla if we lost, if we didn't, and if we weren't able to pull Sitlali. Sucrose, sadly. I like half built my Sucrose as a driver for my Taser team, and then just stopped. Where is she? There she is. It sucks. It doesn't make any sense because I think she's actually my favorite. Excuse me. I think she's actually my favorite Mondstadt character as well. Oh yeah, Soth built all of yours. Took me more than you're proud to start using Bennett. I also, for some reason, had to stick up my ass about using Bennett, and I'm not really sure why. I think it's maybe because I didn't understand the ratio of his buffing, and I was newer-ish to the game, and so I was like, wait, he heals and buffs? How does that work? What are the qualifications for his heal versus his buff? I didn't realize how brainless it was. Just throw the burst down and move on. So I felt like it was too complicated to dedicate to him. I don't know why. I had a really big stick up my butt about him for a while. Stanley was never built. Really? And had her since day 2 of playing back in 1.0? Huh. Was it just, I don't use my Xiangling very much either, and it's mostly because I always feel like I never have enough ER for her, and I'm stacking so much ER that I'm not leaving anything else for crit rate and damage. And so when she can hit good numbers, she can't hit it often because she doesn't have enough ER. And when she has enough ER, she doesn't have enough. It just would take dedicating an actual build to her. But building Bennett is a secret. Could not get him in the early game. Ooh. There's someone last stream who mentioned they still don't have a Beto, and they've been playing for a really long time. I mean, The game knows how much I love Beto, and it's only given me 1 on pulls. The other 2 that I have, I've had to buy from the shop. Wasn't big on Pyro till picked up Yoimiya. Oh, interesting. Huh. My keychain on my car keys is an Electrovision, and I always say Electro Waifu Supremacy. However, realistically, when you look at the characters that I use the most, it probably is Pyro. My first DPS was Yanfei. Now I'm just hanging out. Now I'm just like slouched, like a couple streams ago. Now I'm just slouched in my chair, just hanging out and just chatting. And then figuring out how to make a team without it and finally got used to. There was I tried desperately to stay off of it, and I recommend the same to other people as well. Not only can it be a place for spoilers and leaks and stuff like that, but it also can very easily turn incredibly toxic or horny in a way that's not funny anymore. But I try desperately to stay away from the subreddits, but every now and then I will peruse a little bit. But there was someone on the subreddit who was essentially asking, how can I give me some advice on how to take Bennett off of my Arlecchino team? And all the replies were like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You can't. He's too good. Especially if you've got used to him as well. Any Pyro at all, like even for my Yoimiya team, it'd be so easy to just have Shilonen, Bennett, and Sitlali in here, because that would make so much sense for Yoimiya as well. Like, to have... I thought I just heard the door downstairs open. And my wife is not in the state right now. Okay, my security system is still fine. Sorry. Kurt plays Bennett with Chevris in Overload team. But that's why I have, like, Rosaria in this team, because she's not hyper meta, because otherwise, like, I have C1 Arlecchino. You guys have watched her hit on a normal attack 293,000 on a normal attack. Like, she doesn't need Shilonen, Bennett, and Sitlali. She doesn't need that hyper efficient team. Unless I'm grinding bosses or stuff like that. You know, as a Breath of the Wild fanboy, I would totally understand that. I think that you're probably 100% right. There's probably a lot of fanboys saying on Genshin. Yeah, I was very lucky with it's more than luck. It's been it's more than just being lucky. Like, I've been lucky, obviously. Like, maybe I shouldn't say it's more than luck, because what did we just do? We lost Varissa's 50-50 to Diluc in 20 polls, and then we immediately got her in 10 polls on guarantee. So, but more what it is, the reason I have so many characters is because people in the community have gifted me so many crystals. Insanely, like an insane amount. I remember when Arlecchino was on banner alongside Clorand back, was that last year or something? Yeah, it was thereabouts, almost last year. That someone donated the full amount, the actual 180 wishes worth of crystals to say, hey, I want to make sure you can guarantee that you get her signature weapon. Insane. What's my Arle's artifacts? She's on a 4-piece of Harmonic Whimsy, and she's on attack, pyro damage, and crit damage. I have her signature weapon, which gives crit rate. Other options for her, I can't remember. Do you have Leroy? Do you have an Arlecchino? But Battle Pass weapon for her is Deathmatch, and then the free-to-play option is the White Tassel. And honestly, considering it's a 3-star, it has very low base attack, but it actually has more crit rate. It gives more crit rate as its substat. C0R1, but struggling with her artifacts. I had her on Gladiator's Finale for a really long time, and a Gladiator set will work perfectly fine. Gladiator's Finale, and then just attack, pyro damage, and then crit damage. What else would you guys recommend? Because I'm saying this, but the only reason I know this is because my community told me. Still using Gladiator because rolls on Harmonic are terrible. Oh my gosh, they were terrible. I mean, is it 2? Yeah, 2 2 of my Arlecchino's artifacts are crafted artifacts from the transmorphagizer thing. So proud of you, son. Lost Daddy's weapon and got Zhongli's, which actually can work with Arle. Oh, that's right. Because Zhongli's weapon has everything to do with DPS and not with shielding, which is super weird. But it was also 1.0 stuff and they kind of didn't know. I mean, Jean's signature is physical damage. Also 2 pairs of 2 pairs of 2-piece attack. That'll also work, yeah, 100%. The main thing is she just wants a lot of crit rate, so she can hit those numbers regularly. And mine's at 62, which is way too low for like I would like that to be a lot higher, but with 2-piece pyro. Don't happen one of the worst, but making it work. Primordial Jade Spear. What's the Primordial Jade Spear? I also have a DPS Kale as well. One of my favorite unconventional builds. Verissa has your circlet. She's at 1700 attack and then 74 by 191 with 168 ER. Only 84 EM, but it's because I use her as I use her for raw Dendro damage, and then to just paint Dendro on the enemies, which then my Hydros can make into blooms, and Shinobu can make into hyper blooms. So it's kind of just an excuse to have her as the on-field. I feel like my Skirk is pretty okay, considering she has 52% rate. Oh, is it Xiao's weapon? Xiao's weapon, huh. The green spear. Jade Spear has 22 crit rate but gives additional attack. What's my Stygian IT and Abyss clear? This Abyss was rough for me. I didn't make it past 12-1, and so I'm wondering, because how much longer is this? 15 days. Ooh. We might be able to build off Verissa in time for that, because there was plunge stuff in there that I was like, man, I don't have the plunge characters for this. I did complain about, that's one thing that I dislike about Hoyo's endgame stuff is it's always a 14 billion HP boss that you have 3 seconds to defeat, and if you didn't pull on the previous characters, basically if you didn't spend money, then tough luck. I always think that's kind of I understand that it's a business it is a business plan that is a monetization strategy. I still think it's lame, but now that we have with stall mechanics as well, you guys have said that the Wii Nut has been in Abyss before. Oh, I can't imagine. Half of that fight with the Wii Nut is it being underground where you can't hit it. Yeah, I feel like these days, even in the year and a half that I've been playing Genshin, I feel like these days it has crossed over into being just a little bit. It's a little ridiculous these days. They have crossed the line in a couple of them. Let's see, what materials do we need right now? Well, we could carry you in Abyss. Yeah, for me, it's always Arla that carries me in Abyss. Oh, theater resets tomorrow? But yeah, so I'm floor 12, chamber 1, but I think in 15 days we can probably end up building our Verissa enough to get her into Abyss and maybe grab even just one more star. The way I handle Abyss is I walk in, I get the primos I can, and I walk out. So the primos matter not a super ton to me. It's just I feel like I can get another star out of that. Maybe a pride thing, you know. Act 6 on theater, and then Stygian. What's my Stygian? I don't remember. 165 for 3. We can look at I always like looking at this because it's just fun to look at the damage numbers that some people can put out. Skibian Onslaught. Venti Endurance. Oh, right. Not that. Where's the friends? Where does it say the friends stuff? You have to go in, right? Where is it? Oh, there you are. Terrell and Milk are always at the top here. And look at their third wave team. All level 100 C6s. One of these was it the previous Stygian, or was it a Stygian like before where Amber worked really well because of hydro application? That's a lot of numbers. And so it was like level 100, level 100, level 100, and then level 20 Amber or something like that. But it's because it doesn't care about what the damage is. It just cares about the number of instances. Now, but also it depends on the characters you have. 5 is kind of okay for most OG and some players. Abyss is Geo or Overlord. Yeah. Okay, what do we do now? Because the builds I'm doing right now, I'm trying to top off Durin, Venti, and Yehoda. Where is Yo hold up? And really what she needs is fodder facts to get the artifacts that she has right now more up to snuff. What day is it? It's Tuesday, right? It's Wednesday! Oh my gosh, my brain. How much resin do I have right now? Oh, I have 40. I got 40. What's in this domain? I'll just bring this team. Wait, why is Seat Lolly in the Never Gonna Give You Up team?
What'd they do this time?
I've said this before, I'm still avoiding Nod Cry these days. Oh, sorry, I don't want to spoil. I want you to have as good of an experience as I did, where you go in completely blind. No. I can limit. You don't have to leave. That's a if you know, you know. I've been avoiding Nod Cry. If you know, you know. You've been tearing through the game though, so like you'll make Nod Cry before too long. Why does this music seem so loud? Shambadunga. Ow! Not you, please, not you! The water bomb is still going in the background. Okay. Now I am resinless. You are maidenless. Without something or other. I talked about returning back to Elden Ring as well at some point. Venti takes Cecilia's. How am I doing on Cecilia's? Cecilia. What? Is this a random event or is this something I haven't done? Look, a squirrel. Do I ever grow stuff in the teapot? Oh, yeah, I can show you my teapot as well. I love when I love when new people I love when new people come into the stream. I get to You guys remember the insanity of when the Jeff rated us? And I didn't know until afterwards that like you guys were like, that is the one of if not the meta sage in Genshin. And it was an entire like hour of me just like here's my roster, here's my weapons, here's my teapot. I was so excited to just show people stuff. And it was during my 1-year anniversary as well. That's true. I have a very fond affection for both Liyue and for Electro characters. So a bit of a yeah. I have a garden over on the side here with some fontaine stuff. For a while, these were clipped into the ground because I had placed the table and chairs down before I placed the stone platform thing. But I fixed that. I don't have a fox lady. That's probably the character I'm wanting to get, not for any meta reasons, just because I want a Miko. The gap between how much I love Yai Miko and how much my wife really can't stand Yai Miko, and it's for the same reasons. I have a hot springs back here. Oh yeah, if anyone in your community ever wanted to, we've done that before. We've explored other people's teapots. Oh, I forget that I can't go down to the beach unless I walk over here. I feel so honored to have you in stream right now, Larua. Thank you for stopping by. I don't have a teleport down there, Jobster. I should just make one. I don't know why I still haven't. I have a way. What do you mean you have a way? The hell does that even mean? I have tunnels underneath all of Teyvat, and I will find you a way. Click on the teapot icon. The secret shortcuts. Replica. Okay. Choose an empty slot. Oh. And then generate replica? No, you need to generate. I don't understand. I have a bunch of Nutland stuff over here, a bunch of Nutland stuff over here. Samara stuff as well over there. I don't know why I decided to make this into like a sorry, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying. No need to generate. You can move and exit. can move in different parts of the teapot realm and exit. Oh, no need to generate. You can't. I don't understand it, so I will leave it alone. So basically, never knew this. So basically, like, you can, it's as if you were going into the build menu, right? And so like if you select it functionally, it's like if you go into the build menu, select this, and then exit, then it will teleport you over there. Is kind of like functionally how it's working. I'm not done with the beach either. But this is how it is right now. I've got these little lanterns and stuff. I do have a teleport up here. Teapot replica empty slot. Replica empty slot. Oh! And no need to generate, and then you can just exit. And it'll play. Oh! So huh. Nifty. Thank you for pestering me so I didn't just like, I don't understand it, so I'm not gonna pay attention. Thank you for making sure that I didn't just do that. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Word. I guess I can give bird's eye view. Although it'd be easier to maneuver around in the build menu. But this is where we pulled Flynn's, and he came home early, didn't he? Or it wasn't that he came home early. It was the first 10 pull that we did while we were here. He came home. It made a little electro island. It's like, hey, I have other electro characters. They love it here. You should. I don't really know what I'm doing with this either, but. Kind of like a training area, I guess. There's Dodocos just hanging out. Am I wrong? Like, these things would squish like mochi if you squished them. I don't know what I'm doing with the. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with the that yet. And then I'm building another garden over here. These are just like I've placed these down so that I know kind of the way I've been handling building these days is I'll just place stuff down to make sure I'm below load limit before I actually like organize it. That way I don't fall in love with the layout of something and then like, oh wait, I wanted to add 5 more of those things here, but I'm at load limit. So I'll throw stuff down until I hit load limit, and then I'll organize it around. So that's why there's like 4 of these here, so I can have it be symmetrical and stuff like that. But I'm just adding on to my farms. I haven't grown anything in the actual farms for a while though. That was how we got Naku weed when we were building our Shinobu. Fishing stuff over here, and that's pretty much the entire. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And then we can go inside. Squishable is a squishable word. Squishmallow. Wait, did I claim?
This realm.
Need that for yo, hold up.
If you
ever. So help me, Talos.
I should play Skyrim sometime. It'd be cool to do a retrospective through Skyrim. Here is I really refined this over here. For a really long time, I didn't have a clue what to do with this corner of the room. And I made it into a little, like, mini library. I thought you can't grow Cecilias. I thought that's the one that you can't get seeds from the little seed thing. You know? I have bread. The bar. Big banquet table for all our friends. Essentially Diona's corner. I should put something on the wall over here, but essentially Diona's corner. For first person Yoimiya. Hangout pictures, cat. Okay, this is the Fontaine room. The Fontaine guest room. That's a great camera angle, Connery. This is the Fontaine guest room. A fan, because I need a fan to sleep, because I have tinnitus. Really badly. Likely from a lot of air ratchets and air hammers when I was a mechanic, with no ear protection. And probably a lot of drumming as well in my high school days with no ear protection. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can grow Cecilias? Oh, okay. You should play Skyrim like you until you... Thank you for that, Marceline. This one is very unfinished. I haven't really paid attention to this room in a while, but this is a Sumeru room. So I have two kind of themed guest rooms. One is a Fontaine theme, the other one is a Sumeru theme. The two nations that I can't and refuse to... I think, like, I did say before, like, gun to my head, I think I'd probably choose Fontaine as my favorite nation. But it's so hard to choose between the two, because I love them both for different reasons. I love Sumeru's balance of story and combat, and I love the story. Like, while Fontaine did much less combat in favor of much more story, the story they were telling was I cried, guys. A nice little corner right here. This is where we brought Farina when we first pulled our Farina. I thought that maybe she wouldn't be cool, you know, having a ton of people around her. So we brought her over here and placed Nahida down. And so she built up friendship. Why are you half dead? That's a dumb question. Every time, and there's so many characters who are always in Farina's teams, and I pull them out, then I wonder why they're the Farina state. No! No! Quit it! Did one of you hit a cat? Can't take you anywhere! I consider myself a Beto main. I haven't used her in a really long time, like regularly. But I don't think I'll ever change my banner from Arle or my picture from Beto. What attracted me to pulling on this character was it was during Yelan banner. We were pulling on Yelan, and in her, alongside her was Yenfei. Yenfei was a 4-star that bannered alongside Yelan. This was phase 2 of 4.8, I believe. So June of 2024, right? But Yelan was rerunning. And I know, Farina, I know. We all love you. Yenfei was a 4-star that bannered alongside her, and in Yenfei's trial team was Beto. And I played Beto, and the thing that got me to pull, that attracted me to this character was not either of those two. When she said that alt voice line, I was like, oh, she has such a like commanding voice.
Power that ended Haishan.
That sold me. That line alone. And with Arlecchino, it was her walk, her recovery animations after her normal attacks. This is just kind of a retrospective of the last year, isn't it? Which is, I guess it is fitting for New Year's. It was, I still remember exactly the moment. It was this walk. That recovery animation after her fourth normal attack string. That recovery animation after her fourth normal attack string. And probably...
This is where you fall.
Those two together are what convinced me for those two. Thank you for that sauce. Beto's skin would go hard. Her birthday art revealed that she has both of her eyes as well. Which, it didn't reveal it, but it was really clever how they draped her hair over her face. Wait, but this isn't a Beto team, this is a Yoimiya team. Yoi. Have I seen have I seen her Valentine's art? Have you seen Heizo's birthday art? What? I have everyone over here is building friendship. Wanna kill some time? Wanna kill some Saurians? What's everyone's Saurian count? How many juvenile Saurians has everyone slayed these days? An office that, as you can see, highly inspired by Jean's office. Less than 1,000. The Merciful Lobster. And then my bedroom, which is where all of the story quest stuff is hanging out. A nice little retrospective of the past. I've said it repeatedly, like I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to keep saying it, that this community and this journey through, this stream journey has changed my life. That is not an exaggeration. And it's, when I started this, I'm going to end in just a second. So, to look back on the past year, we'd only just recently completed Sumeru. Let me grab these real quick. We'd only just recently completed Sumeru. And like we were already in it, you know? We were in it. I'd done my 1-year review video, which is still like 41,000 views on an insane amount of attention to that video. And but like we were in it, but I feel like even in the past year I've gone so much deeper into this game. Let's light up some fireworks on the Crux, or on the Alcor, I mean. I feel like I've gone even harder, even further in the rabbit hole just in the past few months, let alone this past year, you know? This time last year, we'd only just recently finished Sumeru. We'd only just recently finished Sumeru. And it was, And in the past 12 months, since the last New Year's, our last New Year's, a lot has happened. In my personal life, and in the game, in my stream journey, and there's been a lot of ups and downs. I feel like my clinical depression is getting a lot worse, but because of all of you, I feel like I have more tools to deal with it. And I feel like for some people that might sound crazy, but this is a real community. Like it's like a pen pal relationship. These friendships that we've built across this community with each other, even if it's just like sharing memes back and forth on the Discord, that's real. That's not a fake friendship. That's not a less than type of like interaction. And especially when having this be a place where I can just take a break for a second. Because when I started this channel way back in June of 24, I started it at the worst point emotionally and financially of my life, and I needed something as a distraction to something as a respite from everything that was going on, because I'd sold all of my other hobbies, like all of them, and I started streaming and as an escape, and you guys made that escape feel like it wasn't just an escape. Like it was something real, something so much more tangible than just, oh, I'm going to sit down and play some fun video games for a couple hours. It was so much more than that. And these little sappy discussions that I have every now and then, I just feel like I have to, because I really can't thank you guys enough. I have said it before, and this is not an exaggeration, but the tools that this community and this stream journey has given me in order to deal with my depression has, in a big way, been a tool in my arsenal that has pulled me from the cliff that is suicide. Obviously, my wife is first and foremost the primary reason, and then my family and my IRL friends. But I cannot and will not discount how much of an effect this community and this stream journey played in that. So, as we close the door on Jester, thank you for the gifting those subs. Hello. Hope everyone's having a great New Year's Eve and New Year. You just walked in and just... Oh my gosh. Thank you. What do I even say at this point? Just thank you. And when I say thank you, I hope you guys understand how much that thank you means, you know? And I think you do. I know you do. We are not even remotely close to done. Wait, I don't want to put that there. Let's go to night. We're not even close to done. And Painmon, you did. I love that lizard with the open mouth. Painmon. I just hope, I'm not gonna lecture you, but I just hope that you're taking care of yourself. Larua, what the Wait, tickle my noodle? I haven't even... Tickle my noodle, hello? Just Dylan. I don't recognize that that viewer. Tickle my noodle is a... We've had Alhaitham's right eyeball, and oh my gosh, thank you so much. Don't give me the venti E. Thank you all. I'm gonna... The times I've cried on stream have usually been like... like severe story points and stuff. Like the ending of Fontaine, the ending of Sumeru, and things like that. And that, now y'all are... Okay. Can I replace this down here? Okay, I can. Cool. I have it lined up like normal. We can have that only be a 15-second delay. Let's light off some fireworks for the new year, and also to celebrate Larua, Painmon, and Jester. My word, thank you so much for so many gifted stuff. Crazy! In one stream! I do have a lot of videos planned, because of the way IRL life work and my own depression and stuff works. I can't promise what I'll be releasing, but what I will promise is that there's the My Story video, kind of my story, you know, my story. Not as Connery the Squirrel, but as, me, the actual person behind the model, my story, how I got here. That'll be released very soon after the new year. That video doesn't require a lot of editing, so I can't promise the other videos, but that one will be released in the relatively near future. So let's light off 2020 sucks the right way. 5 seconds. Wow, it still is so high up. Happy New Year, everyone. Anyone who's watching from the future, Happy New Year. Anyone who is not, who is in my time zone or a time zone where it hasn't turned over the new year yet, thank you all so much. Happy New Year.
For now, but friends are forever.
Oh my gosh, that was such a perfect voice line at that moment. Oh. Amazing. I will be taking tomorrow off, I believe. And let's see, what should we end with? I know what we'll end with. Here, my OG music, Magical Hibernation by Couple N. Great song. And an awesome artist as well. Helped me with all my copyright disputes and stuff back in the day. Thank you all so much. I'll be taking tomorrow off, but I believe we will be back on the 2nd, which is Friday, for possibly a double feature. That might be a Zenless in the morning, Genshin in the afternoon kind of day. I don't know, because my Friday is wide open. So probably. I'll let you know officially on the Discord. So follow the Discord, which is linked in the About pages. If you're watching the re-upload, it's in the description as always. Thank you all so much. Merch is also down there, as is the Twitch, YouTube, the 2 YouTubes, and my Twitter. I don't check Twitter because you know why? Started getting a lot of NSFW. Anyways. Ooh, is special program on Friday? Hell yeah. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Friday is wide open for me. That could be a mini squirrel-a-thon. That could be an all-day stream. Alright. I'll let you know on the Discord. Thanks again, everyone. Love you lots. Drink water, be good to each other. I'll see you next year. Thanks again. Bye-bye.